In this recording, I will go through quickly how to check your files to make sure that they are okay before sending them over. One of the first things that we do when we get a file is we do unlock and unhide everything to make sure that there's nothing in the file that is hiding in the file. Next thing we do is we start looking at separations. So this separations preview palette can be found under Window and scroll down to separations. This way you can check the build of your artwork. As you can see, I've turned off my black. However, everything that is black in the file is still showing. That means it is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So this text actually needs to be 100% black only. Select same fill black. 100% black only is what this fill needs to be. I see there is actually still a live font here. All fonts need to be in outlines. The next thing we look for is there's a die line. Come on. Okay, it's locked. There's a die line, but do I have bleed? So I do not have bleed on the artwork at the top, so the bleed must go a 16th past, which this guide that you have would have been fine. That would be enough bleed for the image. So all images need to be cropped to that particular area. And now I have to check the fill of this because there's been an issue with this before to make sure that it is consistent, and that is fine. 7627 is the actual swatch for that, so that is fine. So those are the things that need to be fixed on this file. On our next file, there's blue. I'm not sure why. I guess when making the bleed area, that both was selected. I'm not really sure, so that will have to be removed. A guide can be a guide, but it can't be a color, otherwise it will print. So let me see, can I turn it off? Okay, so I can turn it off. So the way that you actually make a guide is you can select the stroke that you want, and you can do Command 5 to make it a guide, but you just want to make sure you have Show Guides on, if you did not know that. Otherwise, when you go to Guides and you have it selected, you can select Make Guides. So if I undid that, it would look like View, scroll down to Guides, Make Guides, and you would click that. And then you still want to make sure that it has no fill and no stroke for the guide so that the rip does not pick it up. Let me compare the color of these, the fill of these, to make sure that they are the same. Those are the same. Great. This is not a spot, and I was told this area needs to actually be a spot, but this is not a spot. So I'm not sure if that needs to be fixed or not. Let me go to the black, and once again, the black on all of these is a rich build, and it should only be select same fill color and be 100% black only versus the 70, 50, 30, 100 build. It needs to be 100 only. So when I turn off the black, all the black is gone. Go to the next file. I do not have bleed at the top. So that needs to have bleed. My black is still a rich black. Let's check the fill of these to make sure they are the same. Those are the same. This is 7631, so that is fine. So that is what needs to be fixed on this file. Let's check for the fonts. No live fonts. UPC code. So that one needs to be outlined. Oh, is that duplicate? That looks like a... Hold on a minute. Is that it? No, it's not. It's just the way that particular font is. Okay, well that's good. Check this one for fonts. And that appears to be okay as well. So it was just this first one that had the font on We Promise. Okay, so this image needs to be masked down to this area here. All of the blacks on all of the labels. Verify if this needs to be a spot or if this should be process. What is this? Okay, for some reason on the bottom it's saying 7597, which is not on the artwork, so I'm not sure why that is there. So we need that clarified. Otherwise, I think that's it for now. So if you could please make sure that the black is only 100% black, that all of the images have bleed across the top, that these bars are the same, and all the fonts are outlined. If you could do that, that would help us to process your files faster. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please make sure to contact your customer service representative. Thank you.